the way you hold me.
Miss Jamie Grace, here she is, live in Atlanta, got the video hookup. And is that your mom with you? Did your mom just step in?
Yes, this is my mom. Here, put this in your ear.
Yeah.
She can't hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, I love that. Hi, Mom.
Hi, how are you doing?
Doing great. Hey, we got to go back to the House of Blues for dinner. That's where we hooked up last time.
I know. It's so cool. Haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a while. Music Boat when the whole family was there. And then now I hear your little baby girl is selling her car.
Yes.
It was her idea, actually.
Her first car, yes. And it was my idea. I said, let's sell this thing and put the money, partial proceeds of it for the Jamie Grace Foundation. So she has selected a couple of families that are going to benefit from it. And we'll be announcing those in the next couple of days or so. So we're excited about it.
That is so cool. And I love how Jamie did that up on YouTube and Instagram. Here's a part of it.
My first car, 2006 Honda Element, could be yours. It is a cute little 2-door, 4-door little situation. A great first car. Graduation present. What? It's an auction item through the Jamie Grace Foundation.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's that homeschool that homeschool English, that what, yeah.
Yeah, she taught me that.
I taught her that in class. And I remember we bought her that car, and we surprised her with it, with the big bow on it.
Yeah, I had a show. My sister and I had a show. Morgan and I used to play shows at pizza places. And we had a show, and the whole way home from that pizza place, my parents were like, oh, well, we just don't think, because we had test driven it all day, and they're like, we just don't think that it's a good idea. It's just not the right car for you. Like, we just think that you need something, more suitable for a young driver. Mind you, this is the perfect car for a young driver. Mm-hmm. And I'm just buying into all of it. And then I get home, and there's a bow on top of it. And I was like,
I know.
I actually have that same car. I drive a Honda Element, and I love it. And I feel cooler knowing that you were driving the same car. So hey,
oh my gosh, I was obsessed with that car. Like I come from a Southern family, so I come from a family where everyone but my mom drives like trucks and Jeeps and things like that. So everybody was giving me a hard time because it's so not a truck. But I would defend that car to the death. They'd be like, you don't talk about an Element like that. Like, I know. Sense about it.
And they don't make them anymore, so yeah.
They don't make them anymore?
No, they stopped making them.
I can't sell
Okay,
it.
Stop. No, they're making them. They're coming back. It's coming back tomorrow.
She's making that.
Right after the auction, they're coming back. Please.
You know what that means? That means it's a higher ticket item on the auction now.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to go bid on it really quick.
No, she can't bid on it. Stop. Don't bid on it. She's signing into eBay right now. Stop.
Hey, one thing that I'm so proud of you, and I know that Mom's proud of you too, when you wrote that letter to Taylor Swift on #I'mAFighter. What an amazing letter. Why did you do that?
For a while, everybody has called me like Christian music's Taylor Swift, and I explained a little bit in this letter. I think it's just because we're both like young girls that sing and play guitar, and we kind of came out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden, it was like, oh, who's Jamie Grace, or oh, who's Taylor Swift? And I mean, just in the reality of it, I don't know a ton of her songs, but I do know she has a song called 22 about being 22. So every girl my age, I'm 23 now, but every girl my age loved that song when they turned 22. So I know that she's very influential. And the second she said that her mom had cancer, it just immediately made me think, and she was saying how her mom was going to be at less shows and just, kind of, this is hard for me, maybe don't ask a ton about it. It immediately made me think about my own life. And I've been very open about my mom's health, and she has a rare medical condition that is not, it's not fatal. It doesn't have the same side effects or symptoms as cancer, but I faced a lot of that kind of, okay, my mom's not going to be at as many of my shows, and this is going to be hard for our family, so maybe please don't ask a ton. My parents actually just moved, and I actually just moved in back with them just to spend more time with them and to be around my parents more, because that's something that I'm not always getting on the road, as my mom used to travel with me and things like that. So, I felt like maybe in some small way I understood what she was going through, that element of trying to have it all together on stage and crying backstage. So I just wanted to reach out to her, but I understood also as I was typing it, I was like, there's a chance she might not see this, but everyone is going through something, and maybe I can be an encouragement to at least someone as I'm writing this. So.
Have you heard from her yet?
I have not. As I do Christian music, a couple people in Christian music and country music sometimes, kind of intertwine. So I've had a couple of like texts or something from friends that work a little bit more in the country world that are like, oh, we're gonna, see if we can get it to or whatnot. And it's not that I don't want them to. I guess it's more of a. It's almost kind of like I wouldn't necessarily like expect her to like text me and be like, yo, Jamie Grace, fro-yo. Like if she wants to, let's get fro-yo. But at the same time, it's like I would almost, if she's going to see it, I just hope that it encourages her. Even if I never necessarily hear that it did, if that makes sense. I would just, if I hear from her, great. But if not, I thanked her in there for indirect introduction a couple years ago. She had a banjo player that I heard about through her, and he's a strong Christian and has been a part of some church plants. Really cool dude, and he actually played banjo on my new record on a song called White Boots that we wrote, actually. So I did, God works in mysterious ways, and if anything, she has given me that indirect connection, and maybe that letter will be a indirect way of just encouraging her. So
that's so cool. We're talking with Jamie Grace and her mom, Mona. Mona,
who crashed my interview. Oh my!
Hey,
Isn't this called like a what do you call it? Like a
photo bomb,
a video bomb?
Yeah,
I video bombed her. I was actually bringing her a blanket.
It's freezing.
It's cold here in Atlanta.
My mom lives by that mother rule. If you're cold, use a blanket.
Put a blanket. Put a hat on. Put some more socks on. It's April the 16th. We're not turning the heat on.
That's right.
No, put a blanket. So I brought her a blanket, and listen, it matches the room. It has to coordinate with the room. So
hey, sweet.
Yeah, I brought her a blanket. It matches the tablecloth.
Mona, what makes your daughter Jamie a fighter?
Well, she comes from a lineage of fighters. I believe that I taught the girls growing up that life is a battle. It's just not ours. And, God is the ultimate fighter. He fights the battles, but, we have to be along that journey to fight as well. And life is not going to be beautiful and pleasant all the time. Everything that God makes is beautiful, but unfortunately, those first two people, Adam and Eve, they kind of messed things up, So because of them, we live in a fallen world. And as things are falling, we must learn to fight. And, she's been fighting ever since she was in my womb. And I've been fighting for her, and I've been fighting for me and fighting for the family and fighting for the kingdom. And so she that's all she knows is how to fight. And I want her to share her story, that, fighting isn't easy, but fighting is worth it. And she just has to keep fighting. It seems like sometimes the more you fight, the bigger the fight you get into. But you just have to get stronger and keep fighting.
No wonder why you're so strong, Jamie. You got a strong mom. I love this.
They're pretty great human beings. I like them a whole lot. Most of my friends would rather hang out with them than me. It's a little offensive, but...
Jamie Grace and Mom Mona, thanks for the time this morning.
Thank you.
And
we'll see you again for dinner soon.
Yes.
Absolutely. House of Blues, you're on.
Coffee, and then he was over there, but Dad says hi.
Hey, Dad. Good to see you guys. Here is Jamie Grace, by the way. This is Fighter on His Radio. Check that out on the video replay coming up in just a little bit, right here on His Radio.